by the way, original price is $3 trillion on my website. There's 2 pieces original. It's not really about the price, it's the value, I guess, of something. Some things just have no value, Like right now, I was taking advantage of being at home, 24, just being at home. And if I wanted to help, like my mother, clean, or make food or bring something, I'll do it. Sometimes I'll do it like not wanting to do it, like in a bad mood, because I wouldn't want to do it, but I'll still do it. While my, you could say my brother, my brother helped me a lot. He got me this phone. Shout out to Chris. But I still haven't paid him, And I paid him before. He lent me some, like way before he lent me some money, like got me a phone too, because my phones will break. I'll break them. I'll be responsible with them. And I'll take my sweet time paying, back. But now, like, these are things that he's putting his energy, sweat, time in it for his, little family that's going on with his, shout outs to, I want to keep everything confidential, so like, shout outs to LNH, he's a good guy. He's a good guy, because I know I get him in trouble. Like yesterday, I wasn't supposed to, two touched me. I wanted to see him too, like I wanted to fix that, like be at his job while he's there, just presence, that's the biggest value of everything, presence. That's what I was getting to, like I could be in my house, be present 24, full-time artist, but it didn't feel right, because I didn't really earn it to be fully present. And I can take that will. I could do it, but I wasn't liking it. I wasn't being real to myself, It's like I heard on the lyrics from the song, like the guy, the father, recently turned into a father. He was singing to the baby, I guess, I could see and hear your first breath, but I won't be there for your first walk, for your first steps. That's really big. That means, he has to be busy working. He has to do things, for him, for his family, for others, like my ears. Thank you. Helps me grow, evolve spiritually. So, my mother, like paying my own rent, rent, I guess, not paying rent is a blessing, but also paying rent is a blessing too, because you get to realize the struggle. You get to realize what you have to do to thrive. Even in English, learning languages, el español. I was talking to my cousin yesterday, and I smoked with him, and I only did it because I know, like, he's my cousin, and I wanted to bond with him, but that was the wrong way to do it, and I gave my 18 days just for that, to bond, but the bondage turned. I didn't like it. I could have done better. And that cost me 2 of my words. 2 of my words that I kept for myself, I broke them for the bond. Shout outs to Rick. I could have bonded with him, showed him a better me or a better him. The way we speak about, I know that's most of the guys. You see pretty girls, whatever, you flirt or say, some rude things just for the fuck of it, because you're around other guys or whatever. It's not nice. Could be your sister, could be your wife, and he has something like that. And to hear from him, I didn't really like it, but I'll play 1 comment, 2 comments, and then I had the privilege to meet other young women. Shout outs to Kay, La. They really tell you it only takes 1 day to change your life. Really beautiful woman inside. It goes back to relationships, not only your friends, your family, but your significant other. Like like Evelyn, like, even in their presence, it's a blessing to be in the presence. But not being in the presence, you have to keep loyal. You have to keep it to yourself. Your eyes, what you see, like, it's like a feeling like this guy from one of my brother's friends. That guy's scary. That guy's scary sometimes. Not for the things he says, but for the things I understand, or sort of feel them sometimes, parallel universes and all that. It bothers me. It bothers me because I know I can be better. And thanks for that. There's no, there is fear, but like there's more love than fear. So that for that reason we understand. So he told me, like, at the end of life, it's like a big TV. Everybody sees it. Everybody tunes in to see what's up in your life. I don't know how he knows that, but it kind of makes sense. And if the only viewer is yourself, then how do you see your life? How did you treat yourself? Did you like what you do to the people? Certain relationships you have? You could like. Oh, this goes back to like when I was a little guy. My parents, my stepmom, she'll tell me, you could lie to everyone, like, play it all cool, but you will never lie to yourself, And I've done myself dirty, even looking at someone else, like a girl's butt, or imagining things, desiring sometimes. It's not right. Shouldn't do it. Because if you keep that loyal, the presence of the person is even sweeter. It's magical. Keeping your hands to yourself, keeping your bad thoughts, like kill them yourself. Don't bring them out. Don't manifest it out through your lips. This is another thing that, like, my mother would tell me. Si no tienes nada bonito que decir, no digas nada. That's like, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. And I'm understanding it as like, look at the car, New York City. It's like, that also goes to your mind. If you have nothing nice to think about someone, or you're even yourself, don't think about it. Think about it, but don't entertain the thought too much. Let it go. Improve. So, improve yourself, improve your spirit. Not everybody's bad. I think of them that take shit bad. But that's because I'm taking myself bad. Taking others bad. It all has its consequences. You don't, like me worrying at home, and my brother went through accidents. I don't want it to happen to me, but like, I'll just rely on life too much that nothing will happen to me. It never goes like that. I don't want to bring tears to my mom, that just by being stubborn. So we got to do what we got to do. Listen to others, feel, show them value, true value. I always had this kind of, I'm doing this video. It motivated me to do this video because I saw a video about an artist. She was selling her work for like 100 days or 80 days, and the first day was on $1. And the second day was $2, the third day was $3, the fourth $4, the fifth $5, and so on and so on, until it got to like 80 or something. And she started gathering 5,000. Like numbers, money, in my mind, it brings some like joy, because it's physical value, I guess, that people want for your time and energy. So, but just the fact how she was explaining it, it reminded me of like my pure idea. I just wanted to do it to like make people happy, make myself happy. But now I'm like thinking it too much of a business. So it wasn't good. It's not good. That's why it's not thriving. You get me? It's not successful because I'm not successful within. which is also reminds me of another YouTube channel, Infinite Waters. Shout outs to Infinite Waters. Helps me a lot. He helped me a lot, but that was like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Another concept of money. Also, shout outs to J. Cole. J. Cole. Sounding so much of a. But yeah, he says something about like black people don't know money, they fold money, and this and that. You know, money is like understanding. That's a true value. How you see the world, how you understand it. You know, how rich are you? Everybody's rich. They just gotta realize that. And something I told another ex of mine, Audrey. Shout out to Audrey. You know, a little bit older than me, but you know, we were on the same level of understanding. You know, the same level of willingness to change. You know, we were so eager to change out that we didn't want to change it in. You know. Yeah. So everybody's equal. Everything is equal. You just have to realize that and treat it like that, and you know, the manifests. You start getting richer. Like right now, like understanding this made my day. You know, today I woke up, I started building the roof of my cats, which like I have been building for the past 2 days. You know, I'm proud of that. I did what I said I wanted to do, and what I had in mind, and it now, from my mind, my imagination, I get to see it with my own eyes and hands. You know, it's coming to life. You know, something I could see, something my cats could like be safe under the rain. You know, it reminds me of father when he was in Mexico with my mother. He built you know, it's not the best house, but it was, you know, he was building a house, still standing. You know, it's all great. And that's just will. I just got nodded, you know, universal science, you know. Good job, keep going at it. So I'm at the end of the bridge. It's time to deliver some food to people. Because, you know, they're busy with their shit. Or, I mean, with their work, whatever they're doing. Everybody's on their own journey. Doing whatever they can. Even the cops. You know, even if it's just sitting. Communication is everything. So I'm gonna do my 2 cents, do these favors, get paid, return whatever I took, and then return to myself. You know, start scribbling some lines, some colors together. Keep thinking, keep feeling. You know, be grateful to life. So I'll catch you guys later, and more crazy, non-crazy conversations like these. Peace.